Hi guys, this is Tammy. This is probably my third time making videos on YouTube. I guess I get to a certain stage in my life and I decide, oh, I'm just going to delete my channel and delete all my videos, and then I start over again. So here I am. For those of you that do not know me, once again, my name is Tammy. I am 34 years old and I currently reside in Knoxville, Tennessee. I have a boyfriend. His name is Gabriel. We've known each other for 9 years. However, we have been together for 9 months today. We have been talking about getting married in the next month or two, so that's pretty exciting, and we're definitely just going to do an elopement. Personally, I don't think it's necessary to spend thousands and thousands on a wedding when we could be spending on other things. And he just agrees with me. You know, he just wants whatever I want, whatever's going to make me happy. So anyhow, some more things about me. I work full-time for Comcast as a technical support rep for internet and phone, and he works currently for Pennzoil, lube and oil change company. It's just like pretty much a starter job. We just moved here 6 months ago. So he's actually on Tuesday going to an interview. He's a machinist by trade, so he hopefully will have the job where he'll be making like $4 to $6 an hour more than he's making right now. So that would be awesome. What else? So yeah, we both work full time. Right now we're living in a little one-bedroom studio-sized apartment and not a great area. It's by the airport, but it's just not in a pretty area. So I will be happy when we're able to move out of here. We have had some great news lately, a lot of stuff going on. As far as the bad stuff, let me get to that first. 2 weeks ago, well, about 3 weeks ago, I had just finished working a lot of overtime. I'd been working 14-hour days for 3 weeks straight. I literally had 165 hours on a 2-week paycheck. And I was just going to work at 8 in the morning, coming home at midnight, working my butt off, just trying to save money, which we did, which was great for that time being. But anyhow, I ended up going to the emergency room because I was in excruciating pain. What I thought were hemorrhoids turned out to be what's called a perirectal abscess, and it was in an area that is in between the vaginal and the rectal area. So not a pleasant area to have an abscess. I could not sit, and my job, of course, is sitting all day. So I was literally like laying on my side. Like, I was in excruciating pain. I had Gabriel take me to the hospital. I thought it was hemorrhoids, honestly. Got to the hospital, and the doctor looked at me and said, definitely not hemorrhoids. She said, you know, it's an abscess, and let's get you some pain meds. This is how bad the pain was. They gave me morphine. Morphine did nothing. Like, it didn't phase the pain at all. Nothing. So then they gave me something called Dilaudid, which I'd never had before. I went from being in pain to feeling nothing at all. I was higher than a kite. 30 minutes later, the doctor comes in and says, well, we reviewed your CAT scan. Definitely looks like it is an abscess, and we want to go ahead and get this taken care of as soon as possible. So let's get our surgical team in here and see what they can do. So I had emergency surgery. They put me on anesthesia 30 minutes after giving me Dilaudid, which I told them was a horrible idea because I was so high from the medication anyways. I had a bad reaction to the anesthesia. Ended up having an anxiety attack. They had to give me something else. They were able to remove the abscess, which was awesome. I went home with pain meds, antibiotics, which made me sick to my stomach for 2 weeks straight. I finally got off the antibiotics. I'm still nauseous, but not as nauseous, so hopefully that goes away soon. I went for my post-op appointment on Wednesday. Doctor said everything looked great, which is awesome. And yeah, so that's that. I go back to work on Monday, thank God. And so it'll be good to get back to work, make some money, and being around other people besides being at home all day. Um, so that is the bad news. Other bad news. I had a miscarriage. Let's see. I was pregnant in February, had a miscarriage in April when I was 10 weeks along. I have hyperemesis gravidarum, which if you don't know, that is extreme morning sickness. Couldn't keep anything down after the 10 weeks I was pregnant. Started at 6 weeks. I had to have a PICC line put in as well as Zofran pump, and I was still like bedridden even with all of that. Anyhow, I had the miscarriage April 17th. I chose to have a depot shot like that same time period. I think it was just really hard on me, and at the time we were moving, so Gabriel was already here. I was in California still, and I was at my dad's house. My dad has a huge house. It's actually my grandmother's house. She just passed away, but my dad has it now. Massive house, and I felt like I had no support. I mean, I was so sick, and I was having to beg people to help me change the fluids and everything, and it was just horrible. So I got the depot shot just because at that time I just felt like it wasn't my time to get pregnant right away. I wanted to wait a while. I didn't know that some women have problems with fertility after the depot shot. I do know that now. So I'm kind of really scared. Let's see. Got the depot shot April 17th. It lasts 3 months. So July 17th, which happened to be my birthday, that would be the day that I got off of the shot. So from the day I got off the shot, July 17th, to August 25th, I had no period, no bleeding at all. I got my first period, which was very irregular, on August 25th. That period started what I thought was normal. It was dark color bleeding, which I know is old blood. It lasted for 2.5 weeks. It was just weird, though, because it went from old blood to, like, bright red blood. And a little bit of clotting, not a lot, a little bit, but it was definitely not my regular period. My regular period would last 5 days, and it would be medium flow. So yeah, so August 25th, that period lasted for 2.5 weeks. So that stopped right before I got sick, and I had to go to the hospital. It's been, what is this, almost October. So, I mean, it's been a little over a month. I'm like anxiously waiting my next cycle, just because I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that this next cycle will be regular. We're trying to conceive now. We've decided that, you know, we're ready to do that, and I'm definitely ready for my periods to be regular so I can start keeping track of everything. I use an AvaQ fertility monitor, and that worked for us great last time. We got pregnant on the first or the second cycle. So I'm definitely just waiting for my period to regulate. And I'm just scared that I'm going to be one of those people that's going to take 18 months to get back to normal. I'm 34. I don't have a lot of time on my side. So, and we want 2 or 3 kids. So I am definitely, a lot of my videos are going to be about trying to conceive. So that's the bad news, or the not so good news. So waiting patiently. The last couple days I felt like my period is coming on. My boobs feel like, my boobs usually don't look this big. I mean, maybe they do, but I feel like they're massive right now. And I'm hoping that's because my period's about to start. But yeah, I don't have any my boobs don't hurt or anything like that. Let's see. Good news. We're going to be buying a house soon. My mom actually is going to get the home loan and then gift the home to us, or gift it to me. So tonight we're actually going on our first house hunting experience. We're going to go look at a home, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, I believe. And yeah, so I'm really excited about that. I'll keep you guys updated on that. I'm at 10 minutes, so I'll cut this short, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Please subscribe.